Grocery store is looking to expand throughout Madison, taking its mission with them. As officials say, Luna's Groceries serves a food desert, an area that's lacked a source of fresh produce for nearly 10 years. NBC 15's Cameron Kelly joins us in the studio. Cameron, for this next chapter, the owner wants the community's help.
And the owner is a part of that community. Before the store opened in 2019, families at one point only had a nearby gas station to get groceries. Luna's gave them fresh produce and other resources.
We want to recreate the magic for sure.
Small business owner Maria Maldonado is looking to spread her wings. Luna's Groceries plans to expand its operations as it's given the community much more than food.
In times of COVID, we did vaccine drive-outs. We gave people masks. We help people with meals.
District 10 Alder Jeanette Figueroa watched Luna's grow from the beginning. Cole says Luna puts the community first.
It's not just about how can you make money. It's about how you can give back to the community, to the places that you take space in. That's what makes them so unique.
In a space where healthy foods aren't easily accessible, Cole says Luna's gives people the opportunity to eat healthier.
They bring a lot of fresh products, you know. They have your plantains there, you have your potatoes, you have your onions, like you have fresh vegetables there all the time.
Beyond the Alley Drive neighborhood, Maldonado says she wants to set up shop in another food desert area.
Customization is key. I had the opportunity to have maybe something bigger, but it's not what I'm looking for. What I'm looking for is something that is big enough that can serve your neighborhood or any neighborhood, and there is no waste.
Maldonado says her goal is to make her expansion feel like home.
It doesn't just represent me, it represents my sisters and brothers from Honduras, from Mexico, from Ecuador. Like, we have a little bit of everybody in here.
Maldonado's message to the community is por favor venga a Lunas apoya la misión a nosotros, which means to please come to Lunas and to help support our mission with us. She says the community can help her find a location by commenting on Luna's Facebook page or emailing info@lunasgroceries.com. Live in the studio, Cameron Kelly, NBC 15 News.